Hello friends and welcome back to my motivational YouTube channel, that is Dr. Kanchan Negi Motivation Mosaic. And before I move on to today's video on 12 ways to improve your communication skills, I would request all of you to kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed it so far. Friends, with the rise of social media networking and texting, communication is becoming a bit more casual, even in situations where more formal ways of communication are required. So what this means is that people from the younger generation may not know or even understand the importance of effective communication skills in the workplace especially. So when you take a look at the greatest leaders, one of the traits they possess is the ability to communicate effectively, which underscores the importance of communication skills and which actually lays a very impressive impact on the public at large as well. Friends, point number one is listen, listen and listen. People want to know that they are being heard. Really listen to what the other person is saying. Instead of formulating your response, ask for clarification to avoid misunderstandings. Point number two, who you are talking to really matters. It is okay to use acronyms and informal language when you are communicating with a buddy, your childhood friend, but if you are emailing or texting your boss, hey, TTYL, that means talk to you later's acronym, should be avoided. You cannot assume that the other person knows what the acronym means. And some acronyms have different meanings to different people. And you should really notice that effective communicators target their message based on who they are speaking to. So try to keep the other person in mind when you are trying to get your message across. Point number three is body language matters. Friends, this is important for face-to-face meetings and video conferencing. Make sure that you appear accessible, so have open body language. This means that you should not cross your arms and keep eye contact so that the other person knows that you are paying attention. Point number four, check your message before you hit the send button. Spell and grammar checkers are lifesavers, friends, but they are not often correct or foolproof. So double check what you have written to make sure that your words are communicating the intended message or not. Point number five, be brief yet specific. For written and verbal communication, practice being brief yet specific enough that you provide enough information for the other person to understand what you are trying to say exactly. And if you are responding to an email, make sure that you read the entire email before crafting your response. With enough practice, friends, you will learn not to ramble or give away too much information, and you will try to keep yourself concise as well. Point number six, write things down. Take notes while you're talking to another person or when you're in a meeting, and do not rely on your memory. Send a follow-up email to make sure that you understood what was being said during the conversation. Point number seven, sometimes it's better to pick up the phone. If you find that you have a lot to say, so instead of sending an email, call the person instead. Email is great, but sometimes it is easy to communicate what you have to say verbally over the phone. Point number eight, think before you speak. Always pause before you speak, not saying the first thing that comes to your mind. Take a moment and pay close attention to what you say and how you say it. This one habit will allow you to avoid embarrassment. Point number nine, treat everyone equally. Friends, do not talk down to anyone. Treating everyone with respect really matters a lot, so treat others as your equal. Point number 10, friends, maintain a positive attitude and smile. Even when you're speaking on the phone, smile, because your positive attitude will shine through and the other person will know it. And when you smile often and exude a positive attitude, people will respond positively to you. Next point is point number 11. Friends, pick up 5 new words from dictionary every day and learn them by heart. This exercise will really add on to the efficacy of your communication skills. Last but not the least is work on your pronunciation. It doesn't matter if you know a new word till the time you pronounce it correctly and use that word at the right place at the right time. Friends, remember that communicating effectively is a teachable skill. Therefore, following a few of the tips which I just mentioned will enable you to hone up on your communication skills. So friends, I hope you might have liked this video too. So until our next video, keep smiling, take care, stay motivated, stay inspired, and keep watching Dr. Kanchan Negi Motivation Mosaic.